All right, boys, big claim here. SMC is fucking stupid. Smart money concepts. The big problem with smart money concepts is it seems to be talked about in every fucking space you can think of. I'm literally looking at a YouTube video with 500,000 views on it right now teaching you how to trade like a bank, liquidity concepts, trade like a pro, smart money bullshit, whatever. Now, this is a really common thing that huge traders use, such as ICT and other gurus. Now, I'm not trying to bring up the past with all that drama and shit again. I believe he's a perfectly fine trader. He could be doing well. Who cares? There's problems with smart money concepts, and I was trading some similar type styles in the past, but I will give credit where credit's due. A trader by the name of Trader Sumo kind of started steering me in another direction that gave me a brand new look on the way to detect biases and really understand how a chart works. I'm starting to believe you can get near perfect hit rate if you really understand the chart. In the past, I thought it was near impossible, but now I'm really seeing my hit rate go up like crazy. Back in the day, I was trading smart money concepts, and it's more of like an average type thing. You're kind of going with some guesswork, and you're taking the best probable odds. I was getting maybe 50-60% win rate, right? With a 2-3 hour type trade. I was making some money, but it's not super consistent. When you're doing a 50% hit rate, you have major swings on either side. You could have negative months, you could have positive months. Overall, you still make money, right? I want day in, day out money, right? So we started really diving in on this, and we're doing well. And since I've been applying this, we have about a 80-90% hit rate. Now I'm going to show you guys some stats here on just going into August, only over the past week or so of what I've been really doing. And it gets better with time. And you can see that I got about 90% hit rate just in this first week of August here. We're doing super well. Now, the main problem with smart money concepts is it's so fucking talked about. It's barely even smart anymore, is it? It's really common money concepts, isn't it? Everyone thinks that they're in the know, but really they're just like every other fucking trader. And if every other fucking trader loses money, what the fuck do you think you are? You better beat the game. Now, if you trade like everybody else, you're really not going to be making money much more than everybody else unless you have some sort of statistical edge over the average trader. The average trader fucking sucks. What do you expect? So I'm looking at these things, trade like the banks, liquidity concepts, a supply and demand, and now that's all well and good. But the really missing is the understanding of what a trend is and what the bias is, what the direction is going to be. Now, once we really start looking at things like failing to make new highs in a new way here, you can really understand where the chart's going to go and where it's going to be retesting. Now, I am going to give you a little sneak peek here of some ideas that we've been playing around with. And the main thing that we seem to see is a lot of fucking smart money concept traders use things like stop hunts. They use the wicks of the candle as the generator for a stop hunt. Now, I'm telling you, this is fucking wrong. Just flat out wrong.
No, God!
They do work a little bit, but try this out for size. Use the candle bodies. Now let's dive into it a little bit so you can kind of see what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm not just blowing smoke out my ass. There's a lot more to this, guys, but I'll show you something. Start questioning your fucking gurus who trade smart money concepts because they don't fucking understand a fucking thing. Look at this bullshit video, boys. This fucking like 300K views, trade like a fucking bank. You think these guys are making money? Liquidity? No, this is what this guy's gonna fucking talk about is using those stop hunts for reversals. Now, that shit doesn't work. Now, a lot of you probably looking at something like this and saying, hey, look at that, that's a stop hunt, right? That is not a fucking stop hunt. It is only a stop hunt if we close back within that range, right? So this is the pivot high. These are not important points because those are not where it's closed. These are extremist points. These are not the actual core data. That's just a quick old wick. Doesn't fucking matter in the long run. So once we start breaking back into this area, that's when we're going to see the reversal back into an important level. Now, give you an example. Look at this right here, right? We have this pivot high. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to retest that level, see if it can hold up. And you can see that we actually close back within. So what happens after we close back within? We actually come back down and we test the very next level. And this is where we took longs off of in the Bitcoin trade, targeting those tops. Now you can see here, same sort of idea. These highs here, they were broken through. We came back, retested it, went for new highs, failed to gain a new high in this situation, and then closed back within. What did we then do? We then went down to test the origin of this move. This is a move going up to those highs, right? You can see how perfect that is. This is how I am trading, learning those biases, guys. I am using high time frame biases and then low time frame entries. I'm not going to dive super deep into this, but you can see that when I see something like that closing back within, I know it's coming back to this level. I know we're going to attempt to break these lows. And now look at what happened here. We failed. A lot of people would say this is not a stop hunt, right? Because they're fucking retarded. Smart money concepts are dumb. Now look at this. We wicked the candles. If I'm gonna teach you anything here in this video, you're gonna start using candle bodies instead of wicks. That's all I want to teach you here. We stop hunted the fucking candle bodies, right? Failed to destroy these lows, failed to obliterate that fucking shit, right? Because we failed to create a new low, we target new highs. That's what happened. Look at that. Let's look at something else. Anything else, doesn't fucking matter. Let's go to Forex. Anything else. Let's look at the Forex, right? Let's go to 4 hour even. Works on every time frame. Let's delete all this bullshit. Fuck me, man. What happened? We gained and then failed really quick. Can be 2 candles. Doesn't have to be 1, boys. Doesn't have to be 1. Be whatever the fuck you want. And go out once it's back in. Oh, sorry. This is what I mean. All right, look at this shit. What happens? Where's the origin of the move? Look at that. Came back down. We failed to break new lows. What did we do? All right, look at this. Failed here. Came back to that origin. Boom. Failed there. Came back to what? This origin. Boom. There we go. Failed there. What did we do? Come back. This origin. Look at this. It's fucking clockwork. Look at that. Failed to make a new low now on that level. What do? We target these highs. Look, we made a new high. Ta-da! Congrats, we actually broke out of the range. Now, guess what? We skipped all this bullshit. What do? Retest that zone. Guys, I don't know how to fucking make it this even clearer to you guys. That was just a bunch of random charts. It went exactly to the levels I was saying. I'm using this on the higher time frame to determine my biases. I'm using the lower time frames to gather entries. I'm using the mid frame time frames to find levels of interest that I want to be trading off of. And again, guys, you can see I had in the past here from that previous video I posted, you know, making 10% a month type thing. I had ups and downs, really wonky, you know. Now, what are we doing? Profit every fucking day. Here's some fucking pictures right there. Every fucking day. Today, I made my first loss in 2 weeks. Guess how much I lost? 0.2%. You know why? Because I'm not a smart money concepts trader.